people were meeting me in line for graduation, and they're like, are you the guy that puked during the sex ed talk? I was like, hi, I'm Ron. Yeah, that's me. I would say that seems about par for the course for my life, probably. My name's Ron Hedgecock. I'm 34. I live in Colorado Springs. I grew up in the Midwest, Illinois. Spent about a decade in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Yeah, I've worked in a lot of youth ministry over the years in all sorts of different positions, kind of the smorgasbord. I also am a big fan of Survivor. It is my sport of choice in terms of viewing. But I'd also love to play it. I think a big strength of mine, I think if I win Survivor, it'll be partially because I'm able, like in board games, for instance, to point out other people's things that like we're fearful about. I don't know if I have an under the radar personality unless I really just like play the self-deprecating goofball. Like people don't forget about me. If they do, it's because it's convenient for them too. Not because they just went like, oops, forgot about Ron. And so like I want to get rid of those players that like we can all forget about, and then get the people out of there. They're like the god bods, or like the super strategic like chess players. Like get them out of there. Like I don't want them there. Let's get a lot of people together. They're just all kind of in the middle, maybe like right there with the best people, but not quite as good. And like let's go to the end, and I can take them all out, beat them. And you don't want to be in situations where things are both emotionally and game-wise difficult. I don't think. I think you want to have something that feels game right, but might be emotionally hard, or something that maybe isn't best for your game, but emotionally feels like it's true to who you are. Yeah, Ron, it's great to have a coworker who really thinks through all the things and is sharing what he's thinking, letting people know his thoughts on things, and is kind of almost planning for the worst with all of his words, but also like time's a ticking, like it's gonna move on, and so that is something that is I think many strengths are also weaknesses, and so me being a very verbal person and a verbal processor and wanting people to know what I'm thinking about and how I'm thinking through things is a strength, but it's also a weakness for sure.
Like, describe a story that you would tell from that experience that would be like ideal. Like that would be like, this is the story I want to tell about my time on Survivor.
That's a dumb question. I don't know what the season's gonna look like. How can I possibly answer? I could see me being sneaky in a way that isn't like cutthroat, but is so unpredictable that people get kind of pissed off about it, and me being like, I could see myself being the kind of player where I talk about loyalty a lot and present myself as very loyal, and then backstab people, and I really have to make sure I do a good job at the end of the game, telling people like, hey, this is who I am in real life, and I played that way until I didn't, and like, I'm aware of it, and like, suck it up, you know? I could see a scenario in which I vote out somebody that I think is attractive because I'm afraid they're going to distract me. I don't know if that's the story I tell.